little goats. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's tap in this energy a bit and see what my little devils are up to. Capricorn has been hitting a little heavy for me lately. I feel like I have my North Node is Capricorn. And so I feel like, I don't know, like I've been getting a lot of signs from the universe to tap into Capricorn energy and stuff. So I think it's kind of cool that today we're doing this reading, you know, just because like, I don't know, maybe there's like a Capricorn out there that needs a message, you know, it's just calling to me, you know, when I feel tapped into the elements, I'm like, I know when an astrological sign is like, all right, I could use a message right now, you know, like I could use some guidance, I could use some foresight, you know, so I feel like that's where you're at. Let's see, the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. I really like that. A gifted individual. Trust the timing. Trust the wave that you came in on. Time is not running out, right? So I feel like this is kind of calling you to be patient, right? If your patience is being tested, it's going to be tested on every level. Things that are designed to trigger you, those things will show up. It is Mercury retrograde. Okay. So don't allow yourself to be triggered, right? That's how we show it. The universe who's boss sometimes, right? Well, I shouldn't say that. Don't get me, universe. No, but but honestly, the universe knows that we are also part of a very powerful part of the universe, right? And so the universe, you know, it's always throwing things our way. There's always things going on, and if you need more patience, your patience will be tested. If you need more love, then it's always going to be the thing that's the hardest to love that like shows up in your life, right? You know, it's things like that. Like I used to not be a dog person, right? I was like, they're loud, they're clingy, they drool everywhere, they try to lick my face. I don't know about this animal. And then my roommate has a German Shepherd, right? I love that dog. Okay, I love that dog like it's my own child. So, you know, like sometimes we have to be presented with things that test us, you know. I mean, I'm a cat lady through and through. I've got like 4 of them in this room right now. Like, you know. And so, like, you know, for me, that was a big thing. And I feel like you may be tested, you know. You may be going through little things. To see where you stand, you know, to see if you've got the grit to go through it, you know. And here's the great thing about these tests is that they stop, right? Eventually, if you stop reacting to it, if you stop responding in that way, you stop giving energy to it, then that shit fades out, you know, because you've shown the universe like, all right, lesson learned, goodbye. You know, like, but you have to literally like be triggered in the most triggering situations and not react or not respond in that way, not be that guy, you know. However you would have responded before, you gotta change it up, because things are shifting very quickly for you, and you want to be on the good side of this wheel of fortune that's coming, you know. Vishvamata. Here's the art associated with that card, and it says, although you may be in circumstances that you would prefer to not be in at this time, you are actually in a position of unrealized spiritual power, and you will gain benefit from what is transpiring. When the relevant learning and personal growth have been acknowledged and integrated, these circumstances will give way to a more favorable situation. Like I said. So, relax into it. Surrender to your outcome. I got bit by a spider, so I'm going to be scratching the shit out of my arm. Sorry. They hurt to me. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no. So, yeah, just relax. Just surrender to your outcomes. Don't try to micromanage the universe to get what you want. Don't worry about shit. Don't hyper-focus on, like, finances or all that shit. Eating, all that. Focus on your present moment. When you catch yourself like getting in those ruminating thoughts about, oh no, I've got to panic about this and that and this and that and this and that, take a step back and ask yourself, how many birds can I hear right now? Are there dogs barking in the background? How many cars can I hear? You know, take a moment to ground yourself. Take like a little what is that word? Make like mental notes of like everything in your surroundings, right? That's the best way to get in like situated in your present moment, is when you start drifting off in your mind, just be like, okay, wait, this plant is green, right? Like literally go back to the basics. Be like, I've got a scarab in front of me. I've got my coffee right here. What does coffee taste like? You know, and just like literally basics. Like you have to parent yourself, okay? And so like when you catch yourself in those ruminating thoughts, just be like, all right, quick inventory. That's the word. Take a quick inventory of like all the shit around you. Get yourself re-grounded and compose yourself, you know, and then respond to your situation where you're currently at. The thing that you have control over, which is that present moment shit, right? Which deck do I want to use? So yeah, let's see. And especially for Capricorns, I feel like Capricorns, earth signs in general, worry about money so much more than anybody else, right? And that's kind of what keeps you in the money, or in like in a lack mindset. Like it makes it harder to hold on to money. You know, you get money and it's gone. Like, you know, and it's because of your relationship with money. You know, it's kind of like having a bad relationship with food, where like the food is there, you must consume it all at once, you know? And like, you know, I would honestly look at ways to build a better relationship with money. Look at it not so much as the root of all evil, but as a resource to help you get more resources, to take care of yourself, to give your family a good life, to have, you know, what you need. You know, you need to build a good relationship with money, not an ego relationship, not where like I need to be top dog and be covered in, you know, in fucking fur coats all the time or whatever, you know. And I mean, if you do, whatever, but like, you know, that's not what it's about. And having a healthy relationship with money will help you get money in a healthy way. You know, you don't want to be obsessed with it, with greed, because, and overvalue it, because the value is not in the money. The value is in what it can do for you. You know, Three of Swords in reverse. So there may be a situation that you're healing from. You know, you may have been through something in the past with somebody that was kind of like an emotional, like, turmoil kind of situation, like a karmic relationship or some sort. Whatever it is, I do see that it did hurt you, and it did require you to go through some healing. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, this is like, I feel like you're struggling to get out of a certain mindset, and I feel like we kind of already touched base on that, and I feel like it's that lack mindset. There is a really good audiobook I recommend you listening to. It's super short. It's like an hour or two. But like, I mean, you know, listen to it in the shower, while you're cooking, while you're driving, whatever, you know. But it could help you. And it's called Your Word is Your Wand by Florence Scovel Shinn, right? Literally, I have not had any trouble manifesting since. Anything. My new job, manifested it. I was so sick of my last job. I was like, gods, all y'all motherfuckers. like, if I don't get out of here, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. And then, literally, like, greatness was thrust upon me, right? Like, my friend's like, hey, do you need a job? Like, literally, same day. And then I was like, yeah, let me just throw in my resume right quick. I even got sick, and I was like, oh no, this is going to prevent me from being able to get it, right? And my first thought was, oh no, obstacle, I got to shut this down, it's never going to be possible, da 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 da, right? I'm like, they're not going to want to wait on me. And I was a little like, but then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to have faith in the universe, just kind of, whatever, I'm sick right now, I'm still throwing in the resume, still being interested in this job, da 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 da. You know, throwing out my intention that even though I'm sick, I'm still showing up for this job. I know I'm going to, you know. So, and then, yeah, like, they were like, oh yeah, we'll just set up an interview as soon as you're done being sick, you know, just send us all your resume, all that stuff, you know. And they kept contact with me, and then bam, next thing you know, I'm working where I want to work, in Eden, right? So, like, it's kind of amazing how that happens, you know. You ask the universe, like, to just, you know, for the right thing, and you don't hyper focus on the outcome, and you just kind of relax into the process, because the process is going to take time. But when you set an intention, I guarantee you the entire universe will conspire to make it happen for you. You know, I know because it's happened for like so many things. I'm surprised at, you know, how far I've come in life. Just riding on the wing of faith alone. Well, I wouldn't even call it faith. It's like, it's not faith. I don't believe in God. I know God. You know, it's not like I believe in the scripture. I know the word of God. Like, I know because it speaks through me, you know? And it's like, that's different than believing. You know, I don't have faith because I have evidence. I have proof. I've experienced it in my own life. I have videos actually where I've had some pretty fucking weird shit happen. And my friend Adrian, he's always on point with giving timestamps for weird, like, phenomena that happen in my videos. So, you know, I don't believe. I know. You know, and that's a powerful place to be. And when you're in the state of knowing, you can manifest anything, right? And I'm not saying like in a cognitive dissonance, like, oh, nothing will change my mind, because I had the evidence that changed my mind, right? This is the evidence that changed my mind. And it's, yeah, it takes a lot to get to that point. Hold on 1 second. I'm back. So yes, for, you know, for manifesting, you need to be in a state of knowing. No doubt, no fear, no insecurity. You have to be in the state of knowing, right? And knowing is a very optimistic place to be. Just knowing that what is destined for you has to come true, has to come to fruition for you. If it's meant to be, it must be, because that's the way it fucking works. And if it's not meant to be, then it should never happen anyway, right? And just bottom line, like, that's how point blank life needs to be. So let's see, what else can we get for you? Two of Wands in reverse tells me that you're very decisive, like, you know what you want in life. Of course, you're a Capricorn. Of course you do. 10 of Cups, it looks like you have it, or you are getting it, you know? 10 of Cups is full wish fulfillment. It's like that happily ever after energy. Prince of Swords, this could be you, or somebody else. I feel like this is the energy of, you know, you get your 10 of Cups because you cut somebody out, because you ended a situation that was not, like, bringing about good things in your life. 9 of Swords in reverse. This person was a dick. Okay, like, this person was a straight up dick. Whoever you got rid of. It could have been a job too, whatever the case is. But whatever you were dealing with, it's like, I felt like you didn't feel valued. You felt like triangulated, especially with this Three of Wands. Three of Wands is like third party situations, you know, like cheating, infidelity, or love triangles, you know, random shit like that. So let's talk about this. This Three of Wands. I want to get some clarity on this. You know, Three of Wands also kind of talks about like walking away from situations, leaving things behind. And so I do feel like it's heavy in your energy that you have walked away from something. And yeah, with the Nine of Wands in reverse showing up right now, it's like, I feel like this is like your kryptonite or like your weakness. You know, this is something that really, you know, you dwell on it, you think about it, you fixate on it. With the Princess of Cups, I think you may have had more feelings in this situation than you let on. With the Two of Cups in reverse, yeah, this is all talking about the energy of a recent breakup, like, and it's something that's very heavy in your energy. I don't know, either they're thinking about you a lot or you're thinking about them a lot. Either way, this is keeping an energetic cord open, and you're not going to be able to sever ties with this person if you keep allowing them to enter your energy field. You will end up back with them. With the art in reverse, it's like, I feel like this person inspired you or made you feel alive in a certain way, made you feel like liberated to create. And I just, you know, because, like, look at this. This is, like, one person, or one body with two heads, two arms, and it's, like, it looks like, you know, unity between two people creating, right? Creating together. You guys might have a kid together, but this is in reverse. And it's, like, you guys created together, and then it's, like, something got severed here. You know, you guys could have just, you know, lived together or, like, had, like, grew together in some way. But it definitely looks like you guys had a fucking kid. I'm seeing a cup in the feminine's hand, and I'm seeing a wand in the masculine's hand, right? And chalices typically resemble like the feminine reproductive system, right? And wands, we already know that that's a phallus. So, I do feel like you guys made a child together, or, you know, I feel like you miss somebody that you've created with in that way. Somebody you've had kids with. Or, you know, if you didn't have kids, you had pets, you had something. You definitely had a lot of sex. You definitely had a lot of sex. So, let's see. That song is coming to my mind, that I'll make love to you like you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you. Yeah. So Four of Wands in reverse tells me this cycle ain't done. You guys might be in a situation of separation, but you're going back to this, or it's in your mindset. It's like I'm saying, like, you can change this. You're in the energy where you can change this, but I feel heavy. This going back energy. Okay, I feel it heavy. I feel you wanting to make love. Make love. So, Capricorn, why? They done did you dirty before. That's why. That's why, because there's a karmic lesson that needs to be learned. I don't know if it's yours or theirs, but the energy is being kept open for a reason. This door is being kept open. There's something, right? Three of Wands showing up with the Two of Cups in reverse tells me that, there's a potential for having sex outside of being with each other. You guys might have, just spur of the moment, fuck it, kind of moment. Whatever the case is, I do see it. Literally, this cycle is not completed. Look, it says at the bottom, completion, and it's a circle, right? But it reverse. That cycle is not completed. Universe is like, you gotta go down that karmic cycle again. There's something that was missed in the lesson. These lessons can take several years and several breakups and re-entering of the connection. That's how these things operate. Welcome to your karmic. Yeah, so, a normal tarot reader with all the purest intentions in the world would tell you, don't go back. Don't do it. Here's the thing. I'm not a normal tarot reader. I do have good intentions. I also believe that the universe has intentions, right? And I'm not one to tell the universe that we shouldn't go down a certain path, right? I feel like if you feel called down a path, you should take it. Even if everyone else is like, you're crazy. Why would you do that? Da-da-da-da-da. Why did Cleopatra bang Julius Caesar? Okay? Some shit just has to happen for the karmic lesson, right? Some things need to be lived out, played out. Even if it's not going to last forever. I don't feel like it's going to last forever, but as long as you need their comfort in your life, as long as you need their energy in your life, you should absolutely have that. Because it seems pretty fucking mutual, You just gotta face that truth within yourself and, with others. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm your mom and be like, oh no, don't do it. Don't go back to your ex. Sometimes you've got to. Sometimes that's just your destiny to relive something until you learn the lesson, right? It's part of the path. It's part of the journey. So go do it. Alright? Go do it and enjoy yourself. Have fun. Don't get hurt too hard. Be prepared for everything. But if you need to revisit that, revisit that. That is your prerogative. A moment. The universe is recommending that you take a moment to yourself. Maybe a day where you're just by yourself. Go take yourself out on a date. Go do something nice for yourself. Take a breather from other people's energy, Get out of your head. Commitments is coming up. I feel like right now your commitments are being tested. I thought patience would be your big thing when I first started this, but I feel like commitments are. I think it's really calling you to see where your devotion lies in the real, what is just superficial and what is just forever, You'll find out. First you gotta go through all these loops, You'll do it. You're gonna spiral up, bro. Spiral up. So, if you need to revisit this, nobody's gonna understand that more than me. Sometimes you just got it. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to everyone else, but your life isn't there to make sense to everyone else. Your life is just there to be, to enjoy it. You're meant to enjoy this, actually. And if you enjoy your ex, then enjoy them, You don't know how long they'll be alive. You don't know how long you'll be alive. I feel like being in this energy of just enjoying them while you can. You know, if you have deep feelings for somebody, you should not waste time, you know, on the trivialities. Always be true to yourself. Ain't nobody else gonna be truer to you than you know, and your feelings. That's part of self-love right there, is honoring your feelings. You know, a lot of people, you know, couldn't comprehend some decisions I've made. You know, my decisions to not date or whatever. They were like, why? Why wouldn't you want to do that? And I'm like, that's my journey, you know? I don't know. I might change my mind. But, like, you know, as far as, you know, I feel like, you know, as a Capricorn, you get it. You know, you get that sometimes you just gotta live some shit out. And you gotta be true to yourself above all else, you know? Even if it doesn't make sense to everyone else. Even if it hurts other people's feelings. Even if it sucks. They're not the ones living your life. They're not the ones who are gonna live in regret if they don't get these opportunities, you know? And you have them. So, to thyself, be true. Above all else, you know? So, namaste. I love you all, my little Cappy goats, and I will talk to you later.